recording start chestam. In the last class we have verified the simplified configurations for H parameters. That is CE configuration lo ela untundi, what are the assumptions we need to take, and with the assumptions we have built the H parameter equivalent circuit. That is, we are eliminating the HRE into VC and 1 by HOE. That is, the equivalent circuit will be like this. These things has been verified, and simply we can remember the circuit like a Y model, generalized approximate model for common emitter. You can observe here the we have eliminated the HRE term and HOE term, the simplified function. That is, for common emitter, the emitter is common. The input is applied between the base and emitter, and the output is taken between the collector and emitter. Similarly, for common base, the base is common. Therefore, the input is taken between the emitter and base, and output is taken to the collector and base. And the remaining parameters are same circuit. That is, we are rotating the Y function. We are rotating all the terminals. See, in the Y model, that is the base is grounded. In Y model, the collector is grounded. The remaining parameters are similar. We have to remember just the previous one. The previous one, if you verify the previous figure, if you remember this circuit, Y circuit or generalized approximate model, the whatever the configuration, emitter అయితే emitter ground చేయండి, base అయితే base చేయండి, collector అయితే collector చేయండి. Okay, just we simply eliminate the remaining terms HOE and HRC terms. Okay, that is a function. And for CE configuration, the current gain AI is equal to, as we know, the relation is minus HFE by 1 plus HOE into RL. That is approximately minus HFE. Similarly, input impedance is given by RI equals to HIE plus HRE into A into RL. That is, as we know, HRE is eliminated. Therefore, simply we can write input impedance is approximately equals to HIE. And this is generalized by solving the problem. Also, we can verify the values will be approximately equal. There will be less than 10% variation. Okay, voltage gain is given as A into RL divided by RI, where RI is HI. You can calculate the AV, that is voltage gain. Similarly, output impedance, and the remaining parameters, the voltage gain with respect to the source, voltage gain with respect to the load, output impedance with respect to the load. These parameters can be taken by taking these values, and the values in the reference value is you can take the remaining values also. In general, the output impedance Y0 is 0. This means the output impedance is infinite. The output impedance with respect to the load is taken as the RL is simply R0 parallel with RL. That is simply RL. That is output impedance by taking the load resistance R0 dash equals to RL. These are the observations we have taken. Okay. Now, in the today's class, we are going to see another topic. That is, I'm going to discuss one circuit. We have to discuss the two topics. One is Miller concept. And Miller concept make idea on the anyone respond on Miller theorem idea on the and ఎవరైనా ఒకరు రెస్పాండ్ మిల్లర్ థియరం మీకు ఆల్రెడీ అయిపోయిందా లేదు? మన భార్గవ్ కానీ, భరత్ కానీ, హర్షిత కానీ ఎవరైనా ఒకరు రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వను. ఏమన్నా వాయిస్ వస్తుందా? హర్షిత,
హలో సార్.
మనం మిల్లర్ కాన్సెప్ట్ మీకు ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ లో చదువుకున్నారు, ఏడీసీలో చదువుకున్నారా? మిల్లర్ థియరం
మళ్ళీ చెప్పండి సార్ ఒకసారి.
అసలు అయిపోయిందా లేదా మిల్లర్ థియరం? నేను చెప్తాను మీకు అయిందా
No,
లేదా
sir.
తెలీదా నన్ను
No, sir.
సరే సరే నేను ఒకసారి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను చూడండి. మిల్లర్ థియరమ్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను, తర్వాత విల్ డిస్కస్ ద బూట్ స్ట్రాప్ యాంప్లిఫైయర్, సారీ డార్లింగ్టన్ థియరీ యాంప్లిఫైయర్ డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. This concept is used now. Here we are going to see what is the Miller theorem. The Miller theorem is generally used for simplification of input and output impedances. And input-output impedances common ga unnappudu we can use the Miller theorem. There is the Miller theorem for voltage and capacitance system. In voltage ki capacitance ki renditiki kuda ee theorem ni vaadtanu. Okay, see this is based upon the KVL. By using the KVL Kirchhoff voltage law, we are using this statement now. Okay, see in Miller it is based upon the Kirchhoff's voltage law, that is KVL. Okay, this is usually it is generally used for two-port network that is having the 4 terminal ports. That is where when the 4 terminal ports are there, that is simply we can call this a two-port network with impedance Z in the feedback part. And the impedance అనేది ఇన్పుట్ సర్క్యూట్ కి అవుట్పుట్ సర్క్యూట్ కి రెండింటి మధ్యలో, దట్ ఈస్ ఇఫ్ యూజింగ్ ఎన్ ఇంపెడెన్స్ ఆర్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ ఆర్ కెపాసిటెన్స్ ఆర్ రియాక్టెన్స్, అంటే నాకు ఏదో టర్మ్ ఆర్సిఎల్ అంటే ఇంపెడెన్స్ అన్నప్పుడు నాకు ఏమవుతుంది, రియల్ పార్ట్ ఉండొచ్చు, ఇమాజినరీ పార్ట్ ఉండొచ్చు. ఇఫ్ దిస్ ఇంపెడెన్స్ ఈజ్ ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ ద ఇన్పుట్ అండ్ అవుట్పుట్, దట్ ఈస్ యాక్టింగ్ యాజ్ అ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ లాగా యూస్ వస్తున్నప్పుడు వీఆర్ యూజింగ్ ద మిల్లర్ ఎఫెక్ట్, వీఆర్ యూజింగ్ దిస్ మిల్లర్ కాన్సెప్ట్. Okay, that is there is a close relation between the Miller effect and Miller theorem. This we are going to see what is Miller effect and Miller theorem here. Generally this is used for modern devices such as transistors lo vadukochu, FET vadukochu, MOSFET vadukochu in analysis of high frequency equivalent circuits. అంటే ఇది ఎక్కడ వాడుతున్నారంటే FET లో, MOSFET లో, transistors లో for the analysis of high frequency amplification. High frequency circuit models, we are using this concept, and to simplify the solution or to simplify the analysis we are using this Miller concept. Okay, this is the purpose of Miller. What is the Miller theorem state? The Miller theorem states that in a linear circuit, if there exists a branch with an impedance Z connecting the two nodes with the voltages, nodal voltages V1 and V2. ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుంది, we are using this theorem in the linear circuit. There exists a branch with the impedance of Z. Impedance అంటే Z connecting between the two nodes with the nodal voltages V1 and V2. The branches can be replaced with the two individual branches. These branches can be replaced with the two individual branches. Okay, these branches can be replaced with the two individual branches connecting the corresponding nodes to the ground by two impedances Z1 and Z2. Z1 and Z2 as the relation gives. The Z1 equals to Z by 1 minus A, Z2 equals to Z into A minus 1 minus A minus 1, where A is the voltage gain of the basic amplifier, that is V2 by V1. See, what is the circuit now? The circuit nunchi మనం verify చేద్దాం. If you observe this circuit, this is the general configuration of the any two-port network. నాకు ఏ two-port network చూసుకున్నా సరే it will be in this fashion. అంటే if the circuit that is we are having an impedance Z, that is connected between the two nodes, that is this Z is connected between the input port, that is the node 1, and this is the node 2. అంటే నాకు ఏమవుతుంది, with the difference voltages of V1 and with the reference voltages of V2, and V2. If you are using this circuit like this, that is Z is connected between the input and output, then this can be replaced with the two independent voltages, that is Z is transformed to the input side and Z is transformed to the output side. That is the Z is again divided into two parts, that is we are calling this Z1 and Z2. That is Z1 and Z2 we are calling. The Z1 is given as Z by Z minus A, and Z2 is given as Z into A by A minus 1, where A is the ratio of output voltage by input voltage. Where A is the ratio of output voltage by input voltage. Now we can verify this circuit is again redrawn into two different nodes. That is two different. That is the circuit is replaced by like that is here the Z is replaced as a Z1 and Z2. And the previous circuit ki circuit observe cheyandi. And the ఎలా divide చేస్తాను verify చేయండి. That is in the previous circuit we have transformed the Z is transformed to both the inputs and outputs. Input output రెండింటి. This Z is replaced to the input and output, and this is now representing like this. That is represented like this, where Z is the given by the relation Z by Z minus A and Z2 by Z2 equals to ZA by A minus 1. And the current is given by the input current. That is with respect to this function, we can write the current as I1 equals to V1 by Z1, I2 equals to V2 by Z2. Okay, now we will get the relation. If the relation ఎలా వచ్చిందో verify చేద్దాం. From this circuit, we can consider this can be considered for n number of nodes. And this is the node n1, node n2, node n3. Like this, we can consider for n number of nodes, and the different nodal voltages V1, V2, V3, and so on Vn. And n number of nodes, we can use the circuit, and similarly, those nodes can be represented with the different voltages. Now, and the currents can be given as here. If you observe the current equation for this circuit, what is the current I1? The I1 is flowing through in this Z, and I2 is the opposite direction. That is coming from the feedback. Now I1 is nothing but it is the difference of V1 minus V2 by Z. If you observe here, this is one node, this is V1 node, and this is the V2 node. I can write the relation for current I that is flowing through the Z. Okay, or we can find the current flowing through the impedance Z. I1 equals to V1 minus V2 by Z, and similarly we can write I2. It is opposite direction, but we can write V2 minus V1 by Z. Okay, we can write this relation by seeing the diagram. That is V1 minus V2 by Z, and I2 equals to V2 minus V1 by Z. Okay, now if the circuit is converted into the Z is replaced as the two components, Z1 across the input and Z2 across the output. Z1 across the input and Z2 across the output. Now the equivalent circuit, we can as I have shown the equivalent circuit is divided into two parts, Z1 and Z2. Now from the equivalent circuit, I am writing this relation. That is the equivalent circuit for 1.31 Miller circuit is shown 1.32. This is the equivalent circuit. From this circuit, we are going to verify this is just the overall impedance is same and the current flowing to the terminals are same. Okay, see here I1 is given as V1 minus V2 by 2. V1 minus V2 by Z. Now the same I1 that is with respect to the second figure. That is with respect to the second figure. I can write I1. What is I1? I1 and V1 by Z1. That is we can take here in this V1 minus V2 by Z. I am writing this as V1 by Z1. And now two currents are same. Previous one I1, I1 రెండు same got. That is I am equating these two relations. And in the conventional relation, relation రెండింటిని equate చేస్తున్నాను. That is we are going to equate these two relations. Now I am writing the relation for Z1. That is నేను ఇక్కడ మీకు డౌట్ ఉంటే ఒకసారి అడగండి. నాకు ఇందులో ఇక్కడ నేను చెప్తున్నా కరెంట్ ఫర్ I1. Here this is the I1 current that is flowing through this circuit, and similarly in the second circuit that is also I1. See here, this is also I1. Both the currents are I1. ఈ రెండు I1s equal కాబట్టి the current flowing through I1, that is two currents I1s ని equate చేస్తున్నాను కాబట్టి we can write the circuit, we can relate the equation like this. That is I1 equals to V1 minus V2 by Z and V1 by Z1. We are relating these two relations. From that relation, we can write the relation for Z1 as Z1 equals to Z by cross multiply chain. Z by 1 minus V2 by V1. Where V2 by V1 is nothing but voltage gain. V2 by V1 is nothing but voltage gain. We can write this relation as Z by 1 minus A. That is the relation for Z1. Similarly, we can write the relation for Z2. Z2 kala rastunna. Malli I can take the relation for I2. I2 can write to V2 minus V1 by Z. V2 minus V1 by Z equals to V2 by Z. By simplifying that function, we are writing this as Z by 1 minus V1 by V2. V1 by V2 is nothing but 1 by A. That is nothing but 1 by A. We can write LCM చేసుకుంటే ఏమవుతుంది? This will be equals to ZA by A minus 1. Okay, ZA by A minus 1. But in general, మనకి ఏంటన్నా actual feedback loop లో ఉన్న impedance is nothing but we have divided this impedance into two parts. What is Z1, that is reflecting in the input part, and Z2 in the output part. Therefore, the overall impedance we can write Z equals to Z1 plus Z2. Overall impedance Z is right as Z1 plus Z2. అంటే నాకు ఎక్కడైనా ఏదైనా సర్క్యూట్స్ లో ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ లూప్ లో మనకి ఇంపెడెన్స్ ఉంటే for the simplification we can take these relations and by using the Miller theorem the current flowing through the impedance is same. అంటే నాకు ఈ two impedances లో సేమ్ ఉంది కాబట్టి we can use this concept ఆ కాన్సెప్ట్ ని వాడుకొని చేయడానికి పాసిబిలిటీ ఉంది. Okay, now Miller effect due to the feedback effect in inter-electrode capacitance between the input and output ports of active devices and vacuum tubes. Okay, here the same effect can be applied when the impedance is nothing but impedance and resistance అనుకోవచ్చు, capacitance అనుకోవచ్చు, inductance అనుకోవచ్చు. Here we are going to verify the Miller theorem, that is the Miller effect, considering the inter-electrode capacitance. That is, we are considering the here inter-electrode capacitance. That is, in place of Z, we are, if it is capacitance, the capacitance ఉన్నప్పుడు ఏంటని verify చేస్తుంది. The same function we are taking the capacitance C here. In the same manner, we are taking the current I1 that is flowing through capacitance, current I2 that is flowing through the capacitance. That we are going to differentiate, we divide it. Here we are going to divide the currents into two parts, that is input part and the current through the output part. అంటే ఈ రెండు parts ని divide చేసుకున్నాం. Okay, the input part current divide చేసుకున్నాం, output part current ని divide చేసుకున్నాం. Therefore, we can write the Z1 is nothing but the equivalent Miller capacitance at the input port, that is given by 1 by 2 pi. One impedance and capacitance impedance ఏమంటాం 1 by 2 pi FC అంటాం. Clearly we are indicating this is 1 by 2 pi Cm అంటే Miller capacitance. Cm అంటే Miller capacitance, that is input side. Okay, and therefore we know the Z impedance equals to Z by 1 minus A. Therefore, we can rewrite wherever the Z is there, the Z is replaced by 1 by 2 pi FC. Wherever the Z is there, here in place of Z, we are replacing the Z by 1 by 2 pi FC. Therefore, we are getting this relation as 1 by 2 pi FC divided by 1 by A, and overall impedance, that is with respect to the impedance, is given by 1 by 2 pi the Miller impedances, that is 2 pi F Cm in. I'm confused అవుతున్నా. This is the relation for the impedance of Z na, impedance of Z kiri, and we are taking the Z for input side and output side. అంటే input side లో చూపిస్తున్నా, output side లో చూపిస్తున్నాం. Therefore, we are getting this relation as 1 by 2 pi FC 1 by A. From the above equation, we can write Cm, that is the Miller coefficient Cm equals to C into 1 minus A. దాన్ని సింప్లిఫై చేసుకుంటే మీకు C యొక్క రిలేషన్ దొరుకుతుంది. That is Cm in equals to C into 1 minus A. Okay, this is for capacitance. And when the inter-electrode capacitance is there, we can get the relation that we can get this relation. Okay, now ఇక్కడ డౌట్ ఉందని ఒకసారి మీకు డౌట్ అనిపిస్తారు అంటే this concept we are going to apply whenever it is required. అంటే అనాలిసిస్ పార్ట్ లో ఎక్కడైనా అవసరమైనప్పుడు I am using this Miller impedance concept, that is the input function and output function with respect to the feedback. And the feedback lo impedance annappudu input ki output ki divide chesukovalnappudu I am going to use these two relations. Ee two relations ni మనం వాడుకుంటాం. Okay, we are going to use these two relations అంటే whenever it is required. Z1 equals to Z by 1 minus A, Z2 equals to Z into A by A minus 1. Okay, any doubt on ఇక్కడ డౌట్ ఉంటే ఒకసారి అడగండి. డౌట్ ఉంటే అడగండి. మిల్లర్ కాన్సెప్ట్ లో మీకు హౌ వి ఆర్ టేకింగ్ దిస్ కాన్సెప్ట్ అండి, ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఎలా తీసుకున్నామని మీకు ఏదైనా డౌట్ అనిపిస్తే ఒకసారి అడగండి. మీరు అడగట్లేదంటే అర్థం డౌట్ లేదని కాదండి, జస్ట్ ట్రై టు అండర్స్టాండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఎఫెక్ట్. మనం క్యాస్కేడ్ యాంప్లిఫైర్ చూసాం. వాట్ ఈస్ క్యాస్కేడ్ యాంప్లిఫైర్? Cascade amplifier is nothing but when CE and CE configurations are connected together, that is two-stage RC coupled amplifiers are called cascade. And similarly, we can now we are going to see the one more concept, that is cascade amplifier. We are going to see one more concept, that is the cascade amplifier. CECC amplifier. No, I think this is visible to you. Previous Canada. Now we are going to discuss cascade. And in definition, what is cascade? What is cascade? You can see here. The cascade amplifier is nothing but when the common emitter is connected with common base. Common emitter ni common base to connect chesinapudu we are calling this as cascade. Cascade annappudu when common emitter is connected with common emitter. అంటే CE కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ రెండింటిని కనెక్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు క్యాస్కేడ్ అంటాం. అంటే సేమ్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ కనెక్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు. When CE is connected with CB, we are calling this as cascade. Okay, the CE transistor amplifier and the CB transistor amplifier are connected like this. What does it mean? CE ante na emitter is common to the input and output. For CB, the base is common to the input and output. Now see, it has the board for this circuit. What are the advantages of this circuit? It has both the advantages, that is CE transistor amplifier, the CB transistor amplifier, advantages. That is, it has larger bandwidth with good isolation between input and output. The major advantage we can say, it is having the larger bandwidth. The bandwidth is very large and with good isolation between input and output stages. Larger bandwidth with good isolation between input and output stages. And similarly, it provides high voltage gain or wider range, larger bandwidth. And for this bandwidth, we are getting the high voltage gain. Bandwidth for these bandwidth, we are getting the voltage gain as higher, since it is having the larger bandwidth. Similarly, the output resistance of multi-stage amplifier in the is the output resistance of the output amplifier stage. Here you can verify the output resistance of CB amplifier is very large and becomes the output resistance of cascade amplifier. General ga manaki the output resistance deni kanipistundi, output resistance for the CB amplifier chusukovali. Naku second stage ane CB kabatti, with respect to the CB, the output resistance R0, that is measuring between here. Ante naku output resistance ee part lo measure chestundi. The output resistance R0 of CB amplifier is very large. Therefore, it becomes the output resistance of entire amplifier. And the entire amplifier mattani put chuskunnappudu we are getting the same configuration. And CE CB connect chesina kuda CB yokka output resistance ekku undi kabatti overall kuda cascade amplifier ki ekku resistance vastundi. And that is very high output resistance. And similarly, if for the voltage gain of the cascade amplifier is approximately equals to CE. And the first stage into the CE nan, the CE amplifier of voltage gain entaithe untundo, the same amount will be reflected in the output. That is the approximately equal to CE amplifier, and the current gain of the CB transistor amplifier is approximately 1. Since the current gain of the common base amplifier is 1, therefore it will be reflecting the voltage gain and current gain. Okay, and these are the general features. These statements can be verified by the analysis. The statements, all the statements can be verified by using the analysis of CE plus CB. That is the two-stage configurations. So H parameter analysis chesinapudu you can calculate the voltage gain, current gain, input impedance, output impedance, input impedance with considering the load, source resistance, voltage gain considering the source resistance AVS, current gain considering the source resistance IVS and AIS. Similarly, output impedance by considering the load, that is R-L, R-1 చెప్తాను. అంటే these are the parameters. And the parameters ఏవైతే చెప్పామో characteristics, all the characteristics can be verified by 2-port analysis అంటే మనకు 2-stage configuration లో h parameter analysis చేస్తే you can verify this configuration. Okay, now see the circuit diagram. In circuit diagram ఇక్కడ ఏం చెప్తుంది, we are getting the CE configuration. CE configuration ఇక్కడ ఏదైతే డాట్ లైన్ చూపించి the CE amplifier, ఇక్కడ వరకు నాకు CE amplifier. నాకు CE amplifier అంటే ఏమవుతుంది, ఎమిటర్ అనేది గ్రౌండ్ అయిపోయింది. This is the emitter part that is grounded. Now the same circuit that is connected with another configuration, the common base configuration. This is the common base configuration. Common base configuration where base is common. Their base is common. Now you can verify the collector terminal is connected to the emitter. The collector terminal is connected to the emitter. That is where connected. The first stage is connected to the second stage. This is collector. The output of first stage is collector. CE amplifier output after this collector. This collector output is connected to the emitter input of common base, and emitter is the emitter దగ్గర input apply చేస్తాం common base కి. Okay, this is the input cascading connection. ఈ స్టేజ్ లో మనం cascade చేస్తాం. Okay, now you can verify the output is taken across again the collector of the common base transistor amplifier. For common base transistor amplifier, the current gain is 1, and the current gain 1 ఉంది కాబట్టి you have to consider those considerations. Now again we are redrawing this diagram. If you can redraw chestunna chudana, that is just I am rotating this transistor common base, same transistor with respect to the equivalent circuit, that is the common base transistor amplifier with added capacitances, that is we are getting adding the input capacitance CE and common base capacitance CB, and similarly the coupling capacitor CC, and we are taking the output capacitance CC. ఇక్కడ చూడండి, నాకు ప్రీవియస్ గా ఏం చెప్పిన, నాకు బేస్ అనేది గ్రౌండ్ కాబట్టి ఐఎమ్ టేకింగ్ ద బేస్ యాజ్ గ్రౌండ్. బేస్ ఎలా గ్రౌండ్ చేశాను, విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ ద కామన్ CB కెపాసిటెన్స్. ఎందుకంటే నాకు AC సిగ్నల్ ని గ్రౌండ్ చేస్తున్నాను, DC ని ఐసోలేట్ చేస్తున్నాను. దట్ ఈస్ వీఆర్ గెటింగ్ ద DC బయాసింగ్ హియర్. ఇక్కడ DC బయాసింగ్ అప్లై చేయడం కోసం ఏం చేశాను, బేస్ ని గ్రౌండ్ చేయాలి. ఎలా గ్రౌండ్ చేస్తున్నాను, AC సిగ్నల్ గ్రౌండ్ చేసుకోవడానికి వీఆర్ యూజింగ్ ద CB కెపాసిటెన్స్ హియర్. ఓకే, అండ్ సిమిలర్లీ ఫర్ కామన్ ఎమిటర్ the CN is the input capacitance. Okay, it will allow the AC signal block the DC, and we are getting the DC biasing from the VCC. If VCC నుంచి ఏమవుతుంది, the DC biasing is applied for this common emitter configuration. A common emitter configuration we are getting the necessary biasing to this part. Okay, now we can also verify here wherever the dot is there, their connection is there. Node connections ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాయన్నా, here we are having a node connection at this point, and similarly అంటే నాకు ఇక్కడ అవుట్పుట్ చూపించాను. Okay, these are the node connections. Similarly for common collector, so common emitter, the output is taken across collector. The collector is given from the collector, it is given to the input. From the collector we are giving the output of collector is connected to the emitter, and this signal is taken here, and the output is taken across from the collector. Output is taken across the collector. This is the cascade configuration. We need to perform the analysis for this circuit. We need to perform the analysis for this circuit. You see, we are converting this circuit into H parameter equivalent, the input configuration and output configuration. See, this is for the common emitter configuration. నా ఇక్కడ డౌట్ అనిపిస్తే అడగండి, నేను వన్ సైడ్ చెప్తున్నాను, ఎవరు డౌట్ అడగట్లేదు, జస్ట్ లిజన్ చేస్తున్నారు. నా కామన్ ఎమిటర్ కి వీఆర్ టేకింగ్ ద వై మోడల్. నేను వై మోడల్ లో తీసుకొని ఇక్కడ ఏం చేశాను, ఐఎమ్ కనెక్టింగ్ మై ఇన్పుట్ కనెక్షన్, దట్ ఈస్ కామన్ ఎమిటర్, హెచ్ పారామీటర్ ఈక్వలెంట్. ఈ హెచ్ పారామీటర్ ఈక్వలెంట్ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు యూ కెన్ యూజ్ ద అప్రాక్సిమేట్ మోడల్. You can use the approximate model, and you can take the H parameter equivalent. And similarly, this is the common base. You can see the base terminal is common. Again, we are taking the H parameter model and we are connecting here. and remaining all the resistances we need to consider as T's. Okay, this is the configuration. And the configuration okay anukunte we can go for the analysis. Analysis loki vellalante meeku ee configuration okay aithe velagalugutam. Okay, if you have any doubt please ask me. Just configuration varaku cheppodilestanu. And idala what is cascode ante cascode is nothing but when the common emitter is connected with common base, it is called as cascode. It is called as cascade. Any doubt man ikkada? Indika doubt unte okasari adagandi. Now we are going to see one more circuit. One more circuit, that is Darlington pair. Darlington pair configuration. In the cascode cheppana. Now we are again taking the one more circuit, that is we need to discuss Darlington pair and bootstrap amplifier. ఈ two configurations అయిపోతే సెకండ్ యూనిట్ అయిపోతుంది. మన కాన్షియస్ గా ఉండండి. మన సెకండ్ యూనిట్ లో we have left with only the analysis of cascode amplifier, Darlington pair, bootstrap amplifier. నేను ఫస్ట్ ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ చెప్పుకుంటూ వస్తాను, తర్వాత అనాలిసిస్ చెప్తాను. ఓకే, 2 times రివ్యూ చేసినట్టు ఉంటుంది సేమ్ టాపిక్. Now we are going to see what is the Darlington pair. Darlington pair is nothing but when the common collector is connected with common collector. చూడండి మొత్తం 3 కాన్ఫిగరేషన్స్ చెప్పాను. C Darlington pair, that is first configuration. C is common emitter with common emitter. We have called that as common emitter with common emitter. We have called this as cascade. Similarly, cascade and common emitter with common base. Now, common collector with common collector, we are calling this as Darlington pair. See, the circuit diagram for Darlington pair. Then observe chestune two transistors కనిపిస్తుంది. The transistor T1 and T2. The transistor T1 is connected in common emitter, and transistor T2 is also connected in common emitter. Transistor T1 is connected in common emitter, and transistor T2 is connected in common emitter. Correct అని నేను చెప్పిన పాయింట్. ఇక్కడ ఇచ్చిన స్టేట్మెంట్ కరెక్టా కాదో చెప్పన్నా. What are the statement I have given? I am saying the 2 configurations are connected in common emitter. Anyone? నేను చెప్పిన స్టేట్మెంట్ రైట్ ఆర్ రాంగ్ చెప్పండి. ఫాలో అవుతున్నారా నాన్న? నేను చెప్పింది 2 కాన్ఫిగరేషన్స్ కామన్ ఎమిటర్ లో ఉందని చెప్పాను. కరెక్టా కాదు? Okay, this is the Darlington pair amplifier. In the next class, we are going to see the bootstrap emitter follower circuit followed by analysis. With that, we are going to complete the second unit. And the second unit I am going to give the assignment questions. Your assignment questions analysis chase riders and also follow on. Okay, I am ending the session.